suggested viewers are told experts. That's clear.
Absolutely, certainly now do anything. The incredible build-up over the course of the week. Cameron McIntosh was saying for Jesser, and it really works against them, and they really should know. I'm aware that
outside London. Now again, he really
partly this show has been originated, I think, the Simon Cowell album.
Drag out!
Winning. And in fact, actually, if you watch the applause he gave to the music acts, he was saying things like, "You are an international artist of the future. You are," and this is a phrase he used. Britain will be proud of, in the sense of calling on a kind of British spirit to vote someone to win this, so that then would be an international star based on the heritage of people like Leona Lewis from the X Factor and Paul Potts from last year. People had no regard for that at all, and whether it was kind of two things, or whether George was just the one that won them over the most, and I actually suspect it was the latter. It was George Sampson that won. Simon Cowell then had to admit, actually, you were the one that was going to win, because that was the performance that people are going to remember.
There's also a strong element of repentance in this from TV, isn't there? ITV has had spectacular problems with its audience, in effect stealing money from them in those quiz show scandals. The BBC very bad problems with audience participation, and so in a way they just had to, on these occasions, it had to be quite clear that it was the public getting what the public wanted.
They did, because obviously these shows are over. If there's one more scandal, if there's one more issue involving the money that we spend when we phone up, going where it shouldn't do, or the wrong person winning, people knew they had to be quiet and just kind of accept it, and they've done it. But the process of that happening has been a wake-up call for the whole lot.
It's a very, very powerful genre, this. I mean, these are amazing figures, and ITV won very easily, won it numerically. But at the peak, 13 million watching Britain's Got Talent. Only in this context, we say only 6.9 million at the peak watching I'd Do Anything. But 21 million people on the night watching these two shows. It shows the power of this form.
Quite incredible. And also bear in mind, this was one of the biggest Saturday nights at the movies I can remember for a long time. Sex and the City opened to huge figures. Indiana Jones week 2. So you'd have thought that actually everyone was at the cinema, but it seems that people had a very difficult choice. They wanted to go to the cinema, but also they had two competing pleasures on TV as well. And bear in mind, 7 or 8 years ago, we were all talking about the death of Saturday night TV. Too many channels, too many TVs in different rooms in the house. Different members of the family would go to different rooms. That has not happened. Big event TV like this, and Britain can still produce them, means that the whole family will gather around on TV to watch at the same time, and that's how we do it.
Watching the two shows, and there is an interesting comparison with politics. In politics, they say increasingly it's not your policies, it's your narrative, the story you can tell the public and how good it is. There was strong evidence that that was working here. Virtually everyone had some kind of tragic backstory. They'd struggled with their weight in the case of I'd Do Anything. They'd struggled with bullying or with spine conditions, with poverty in the case of the winner of Britain's Got Talent.
It used to be the case where when they put a microphone in front of people who'd been on these kind of shows, they just wanted them to say to Ant and Dec, "Yeah, I thought that was great, I was really happy with the performance." Not anymore. They work into these shows, they work in people to say those was a little subtle, or to tell about the kind of hard luck story. I don't know if they work on it in
Mission
rehearsals,
complete.
I don't know what they do, I don't know how much of it is scripted, but it is certainly an intense